That's Fishing is brought to you by Melbourne Marine Centre and Bay City Holden.
Where the river meets the sea, catching fish is where I'll be, come rain or sunny skies. I'm gonna grab my fishing line, yes, we're taking out some time. That's fishing. This has been a fishing tale, just like Jonah and the whale. No place I'd rather be. Yes, we're casting out a line, everybody's feeling fine. That's fishing. That's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing.
On today's show, we head out with Matthew Hunt's Fishing Services. I took me brother and a bunch of his mates, including Tony from Sydney. And Matty Hunt didn't let us down again. Fair dinkum, he got us on the snapper and we brought in some rippers. So kick back and enjoy. That's Fishing with Matthew Hunt. It's all right.
I'm only moving it, mate.
Fantastic.
You happy?
Absolutely brilliant.
High five, brother. Welcome to Australia.
Fantastic.
We've got a couple of guests out here today from the UK.
Brilliant.
And that's probably the biggest fish he's ever seen.
Brilliant.
He wants to mount it and take it home.
Hey, leave the personal stuff out, Kurt.
Sorry, Matty. It's been a half an hour drive out here and I've had half an hour of hanging shed on me.
Yeah, and we've been fishing how long?
Yeah, 1 minute.
You've got the gist now. You're not going to pull when he's pulling, are you? No. Enjoy it.
Wind down, that's it. Oh, that's all right. Hey, are you supposed to be the decky or what? You're hogging it totally here, eh?
Oh, mate, he's not a dick. His
Isn't he?
backside this
Isn't he?
morning, Brian. I
Isn't
was
he?
half asleep, mate.
Oh, goodness. Well, didn't you give him a coffee this
He
morning?
drives a Mitsubishi, mate, so...
Oh, well, that says it all, doesn't it? Get off the boat.
Okay.
Yeah. Seriously? What, was that a dare?
Hey?
Was that a dare to drive a car like that or what?
I thought he was borrowing his mum's car first.
Oh, was it? It's not pink or something, is it?
No, purple.
Purple? It's just as bad, isn't it?
Handy, mate. Nice pan.
Oh, it's a nice fish there.
You let the
Very
fish
nice
come to the
fish.
surface and then put him in the net.
Yeah, that's
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's a bit better.
isn't it? There we go. Yeah, just,
Happy
Look at
Christmas.
that. Hooked up nice.
One hand behind there, just watch the anal spike there. Don't watch your hand, see that spike? Don't want you to put that in there, and your thumb in there.
we
Okay,
go.
pinch. There's two
Just
slits.
Maddie's showing Paul how to hold a fish properly.
Right, in
I've
there,
got it.
pinch them together. You got him?
Beauty.
Well done.
There you go, Paul. Turn him around so I can see him, that's it. You keep him that side, mate. You don't want to drop him in case he wiggles.
I'm not dropping it.
Because Matt will throw you overboard.
Well, maybe.
Well, property Bob's on. Nice fish there, Bob.
Oh, that's something like it.
You do.
I'm awake now.
Right, come on, hit them. Bang, 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 two in a row. 2 1.
Nice fish.
It's not that big, but she'll do. She'll do just fine. Thank you.
Now, Paul,
Yes.
he did say he wants to catch a bigger fish than you. Pressure's on, mate. Are you feeling nervous?
No.
Okay.
No, there's not enough.
No, you're pretty safe, you reckon?
I'm pretty safe.
All right. There it is.
Oh, we might have to have a measure.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know about that, but
I think we're close.
I
yeah.
think we are.
There's a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Oh,
Nice
easy,
and
easy.
Stop winding.
Beautiful.
In fact, I think
Eddie, what a nice fish, mate.
That's it.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Look at that.
made my
you
day.
might be done.
I'm done.
Paul, you might be done.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I think you're done.
There we go. Beautiful. Want to draw again?
Outside, look at that. That's why we
Outside.
have to strike.
Oh, two of them. Jeez, you
Yeah,
well off.
look at that.
See, outside.
Yep.
And the top
So could you
snelled
cross it
one
twice?
is on the inside.
He was going nowhere.
Hey, that was a double banger.
It's a nice fish.
That's a nice fish, mate.
Bobby, worth coming out.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Let's go back again. Whoa!
Whoa! He's away.
That just wrecked the whole thing. Anyway, take two.
Take two.
Take him anywhere, Matt.
I tried.
Yeah. There he is.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Didn't even flinch then, Bobby.
No,
like it.
you like it?
You'll have to get a reverse paper fitted.
Beep, beep, beep.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, mate. You've done it again, brother.
Yes, that's it.
Good on
Bobby's
you.
happy.
Yes.
Well done, Vic. As long as it's bigger than Paul's.
One for the band.
Put it back. It looks like
Bring it in close. It looks bigger, mate. Look, we're not cheating. Hang on, let me just look. There we go, mate. Look at this huge fish. Look at that.
Enormous.
Yeah, jeez. Look, that'd be a 20 kilo.
Can't hold it
Wouldn't it?
anymore, mate. I've got to drop it, all right?
All right.
Healthy fish.
They'd mount that in Sydney, you know, Matt.
Oh, mate,
Seriously.
I reckon that'd be a record claim up
I
there.
reckon he wants to take that down and mount it.
Hey, imagine if you got that on a floater at Sydney, mate.
Huh?
You'd be the talk of the town. We love you, Tony.
I'll sneak it into his briefcase. So
You want to
can
know a
take it
secret?
home.
I was born in New South Wales too, mate. It's all right. Don't think it's anything special.
Nothing special? Mate, for a couple of poms, it's a special. Hey? I mean, they flew 48 hours to fly here. So it's real special.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It is special. Get the net, please.
Yes, that's a nice flathead. That's beautiful. Oh, yes. Now, that is a nice flathead. What a flathead, Matt. Mate, how good's that?
It's pretty good. It doesn't get much better,
Better
for
than
eating.
that. Look at that. What a beautiful fish.
Nice condition too. See how fat he is and
Yeah.
thick and round. It's got good shoulders. Excellent to see.
Yeah, I'll keep that one, Matt. You know,
No worries.
I think I'll have to fight you for it, will I?
You've always been a team player.
That's it.
Hey, Matt, show him where those spines are, mate.
Yeah, right.
Whoa!
Take time, take time, take time.
Here we
Take
go.
time.
Here we go. Someone with a net.
Yep. Don't.
Well done.
Beauty, mate.
Not a monster.
Welcome to the party, Mike.
Hey. Well, as you can see, we've had a pretty good time out here today on Matty Hunt's fishing charters here. And we seem to be smacking the fish pretty good, so I've had a few moves around the bay, and we're finally getting onto it. So that's what it's all about. Just getting around, checking all the different areas, and now it's starting to pay off. So anyway, we'll get back into it. Cheers.
Yeah, that's fishing.
There it is.
Bit of colour.
Bit of colour.
Yep, bring him up. There
There you go. Another nice fish.
you
Beautiful
go.
fish.
Thank you very much. Stop out of Paul.
Yeah. And Paul, you bringing it in or not? Oh yeah.
Oh, hold it.
Yep. That's a
Give us
lift
your
in.
net.
Hang on, you grab it. We've got all sorts of things going on here. And a small one there from Paul.
Just keep watching the other rods, guys.
Yep, this. No, that's all right. It's all good.
Second.
You're back, Matt.
I just went to the loo. What
What's
happened
going
out
on?
here?
Mate, it's all happening.
Oh, well, I'm going back. I don't
Why
need
you
to be here,
gotta,
mate.
why you gotta finish at the job, eh? Get the hook out. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Number 2 for the day.
Fish.
Absolutely. Beautiful, mate.
Hold it up, Bob.
Be all right if we get one of them every 15 minutes, won't it?
Yeah, I
No
think
worries
so.
at all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Matty Hunt, you've done it again, brother.
Yes.
A little bit of patience.
Out of the way, John.
There you go, mate. That's a nice fish, mate.
Yeah, look
Look at that. Beautiful fish there, buddy. There we go. Get right out of your way there, Tony.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can piss off back to Sydney now.
Beautiful.
Hey, Bob, he's offering to take us back to do some kingfishing. I think we better not give him too much grief.
I'm coming.
Oh, we can do that too.
Oh, well, because we're going to steal his boat. There we go. go, bud. What a ripper.
Good photo.
Yeah, mate. Nice fish.
There you
So
go.
Maddie's done it for you again, bud. Tony's half deaf too, so that's okay. We'll talk to you, mate. It's all good.
No worries, all good, thank you.
Get him into the corner.
Go on.
He can't fight the fish there. Left. Take the rods. You've got to lift the rods up. Over him. Other side of him. Well done.
That's it.
Turn
Got a
around
good
to your
fit.
left, brother. Wind down.
Go, wind down. That's it. Keep it tight. Oh, it's great.
Can someone email in the instructions next time?
Yes, please. www.uk, please listen.
ukcommonsense.com.au. Line handle fish comes in, over.
Oh, mate.
Mate, don't worry about the camo hat. We can see him.
Yeah.
His technique's bloody making sure of that.
And Matty's on a roll again.
Gotta call him the Leaning Tower of Pisa, he's that high. How are you, brother? You enjoying it?
Be happy it's in the net.
Yeah.
So you're not happy now?
I'm happy now.
You,
Be even happier in a
I'm going to
minute.
say. Left. Steer the fish left. There's danger on that corner, that's why I'm saying that. It's called a trim tab.
And we'll cut the line. Oh, very nice fish, mate.
Good fish.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's a ripper.
That's more like it, mate.
That's it.
Look at that.
Well done.
Got him.
Do they actually have fish that big in the UK, mate?
Thanks very much. Brilliant. Loving that.
Yeah?
Oh, good.
Awesome.
That's
That's
a
a
super fish.
good
They're in
fish,
good
mate.
condition, aren't they? They're bloody chunk, you know.
Who's the Poms? They've only been
Yeah, no, haven't used to our dinner yet, mate, I'll tell you.
Where's that instruction booklet again?
I still think they're suffering from the airplane food, aren't you?
Right, don't drop it.
That's it.
Fingers in the gills.
That's it. Mate,
Yeah.
you can hang on to it, don't squeeze it.
Now, tilt
You push it out, it
towards
looks bigger.
Yeah, push it towards me, it looks big. No, keep it that way, keep it that way. Don't want near the edge, mate.
Roll it over, away from you a bit. That's it.
That's it.
better.
Oh, well.
Awesome.
What did I say,
Well
mate?
done, Jim.
Fantastic, thank you.
No, that's
Brilliant.
fishing.
That's brilliant. That's extreme fishing.
Oh, no, hey! Wrong crowd, hey! Hey, look, over here, mate.
All right, we've got another successful day with Matty Hunt. We've got Tony down from Sydney, Mike from New Zealand, although he's a resident now. A couple of English mates over here, and Paul from up here, Guys Hill. And yeah, every year we come out here and we do something very similar with Matt. Never a waste of money here.
No, and a big thanks to Matty for putting us on the fish today.
And thanks to our decky for giving
Yes.
us a hand, setting all the baits up, doing all
Even
the
though he
hard work.
lost more fish than he caught.
Hey, Brian, the only reason you didn't do that is you didn't fish.
That's right, mate. That's why we got fish in the boat, mate.
Lucky you were on the camera, otherwise I'd still be trying to find it.
That's right. You and Longlegs have been talking too much.
Love your work, mate. Love your work.
We should run a fish round a jig and see if she'll cook a fish.
All right, that sounds like the GO.
We'll do that.
Well, we should
I'll
bring
give
this
her a
bloke
ring.
with us. What do you reckon?
We could bring Matty.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
Book her in.
Yeah.
What night are you free?
Well, here we are. I'm sorry we've got the camera so short because I've got my bestest chef going here, and she's been trying to give me cooking lessons for years, and I'm no good at cooking, so I'm only good at burning water. Jig. This is Jig, and what she's going to do is, this is one of the snappers that we caught, and she's going to prepare it for us, and we're going to do a deep fried snapper where they put it into a big wok full of really hot oil and cook it in that way, but you've got to prepare it first. So what are we going to do?
I'm gonna score them,
Yep.
not too deep, just
Put some scalds in the actual
Yep.
meat itself. Is that so the meat doesn't
not
the
not
fish-
too dry.
not too dry? Yep. And what's this stuff that we use? Just some salt.
Yep.
So we're rubbing some salt in. So what are the other guys eating today?
We're gonna give them a stir fry from my garden, hydroponic,
Ooh.
beautiful, or from the
Yep.
garden.
Yep. I reckon we don't give them anything. I reckon we eat it.
That's it.
Okay, so you just rub salt all over it.
Yep.
Beautiful big fish. That's all right. I've got a new knife.
Ready to go in the wok.
Okay. So when you do that, do you put anything in it or you just put it straight into the wok as it is?
No, just put it in the wok, in the hot oil.
Yep. And then just wait till it cooks it through.
Yeah, and then, turn it a couple of times.
Okay then. Well, now you see the result of what's going on here. What a beautiful fish. I'm sorry that you're not invited, but it sucks to be you. So we're going to get stuck into this, and we're waiting for Jig to roll up, and she's going to eat with us as well. So, and we've got a blow in. It just so happened to see the car at the front and sort of drop in. Good on you. But he was on the boat yesterday as well. So, all right, cheers. We'll catch you after we've demolished it. What do you reckon, guys?
Cheers.
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 boys.
Yeah, got the fried rice.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, fried rice too.
Need a bit of sauce.
Mm.
We got two sets on.
Yeah.
Here, let me pour this for you.
Oh no.
Really hot. But I'll take one for the team and put it on.
That was straight on your tongue, that sauce, isn't it? Yeah.
Now this is the veggie, everyone. The fried mixed veggies with oysters.
Looking good.
Yeah, that's fishing.
Well, g'day guys, Colonel here for That's Fishing. We're here with Big Mick. Now, we're talking about some floats today. Now, I've got to tell a little funny story, Mick. We've already done this before, and some clown plugged in the camera to the computer and lost the footage. I won't mention who, but anyway. That's why I don't touch computers. Right. So,
Exactly.
Mick, we'll start all over again about our little floats.
These little floats here are a Japanese float.
Yep.
And very, very well made. Obviously, they're an LED based float.
Yep.
So the whole idea of it, when we're night fishing, when you're floating out off your pier or out the back of the boat, you can't generally see a float because you've got no light out there. And these guys have a bright red LED light.
They're bright, and that's bright when we've got all the fluoros on too in the
That's
shop.
exactly right. The good thing about it, because of the type of batteries they use on there, they're a super light battery, so it
Yep.
doesn't alter the action of your float. And you can do as your traditional floats, is weigh them up and set them up exactly the way you want them. And you can ring them right up and really weight them up quite heavily if you need to for casting purposes.
Yep.
They're extremely well sealed. They've got your O-ring seal on there,
Yep.
and even the internals are well
Yep.
sealed, so you're
You
not
can
going
see
to
that, even though you can't see with the camera, there's a little O-ring around the outside of it, so when you put it back together,
That's exactly right.
waterproof.
And waterproof. And like most other styles of floats, there's different floats for different purposes.
Yep.
So obviously you've got your couple of, we've gone from one extreme to the other there for your pencils, little light one there, your slightly bigger one there, depending on what you're trying to float out and achieve. Also in models that they do for your bigger
Yep.
baits, again, light up, but more importantly for casting, we've got a weight that we can add or subtract on there depending on what we're trying to achieve. So if I'm only just lobbing it out nice and close, I can fish it nice and light and have a little weight on the end of it. If I need to go and cast at a large distance, it's a matter of grabbing the weight, screwing it on,
Yep.
and I've got a big weight
Big
that I can
weight,
cast
so you can
long
give
distance.
it a big distance.
That's exactly right.
And I like this one because this one, turn it on, it's clear, or you can turn it for a green one,
Yep.
in case there's a few of you floating out there, or goes to a
It's
red,
a red
one.
light. And the other good thing about that, depending on where you are, often when you're on a pier where you've got natural
Yeah.
white lights coming down anyway, that white light will blend into the background and not stand out. So
Yeah.
depending on what my background light is, I can
so
adjust
just go
it.
like that, a green one, and when it's floating out there, it's going to stand out, isn't it?
And as you said before, if I've got 3 or 4 floats out there with different baits on it, I can colour code what I'm doing just to
Yep.
make my life a little bit easier on what's going on.
Yep, that's real good.
The good thing about them too is because they're an LED based light, your battery life is very, very, very good on
That's
them.
the question I was going to ask. How long do they actually
Depends
last?
on what sort of batteries and so forth you're using it, but you do get a lot of hours out of them. It's certainly a cheaper thing to run rather than buying your traditional
So it
brake
definitely
snow
lasts
lights.
all night without any
Oh,
trouble.
no problems at all, yeah, and
Yeah.
then some. So,
Yep.
and for the sake of the batteries, they're quite cheap and easy to replace. And like that fella there runs on a AAA battery, they're not expensive.
Dime
to
a
run.
dozen. Yeah,
That's exactly
absolutely
right.
right. Well, that's a ripper, mate. All right. Well, there you go. A little bit about
LED floats.
floats. For any information, go to thatsfishing.com.au and you'll find this big fella here. All right. Take a talk until next week. Cheers.